These videos are going to be an interesting way to inadvertently document my beard growth. Am I growing it out on purpose, or am I just depressed? I'll never tell. Anyway, let's change the subject. I'm Andrew Dunn. I'm a licensing expert with a master's degree in acting and co-host of the Media Lunch Break podcast. Captain Midnight has released a comic. I didn't even know YouTubers were allowed to do that. I thought we had to just sit in our chairs with the lights off until the camera turned on, like the animatronic Chuck E. Cheese band. Make more content, YouTube boy! Get your fix! Anyway, let's change the subject, because I want to talk a little bit about Binary C by Captain Graham Blackaby? No, don't like that. He looks nothing like I expected based on his voice. Add him to the list with Stephen J. Bloom, Mr. Sunday Movies, and, well, me. Every time I hear my voice, I'm like, is that what I sound like? If you don't know who Captain Midnight is, you should really check him out. He is a YouTuber with years of quality content under his belt. He creates and uploads video essays that examine entertainment media under a microscope. His content is thoughtful, well-written, informative, and extremely palatable. But he just put out his first comic that he crowdfunded over Zoop. They set a goal for $5,000, but ended up receiving over $17,000 from over 1,000 supporters. They reached their $5,000 goal in less than 1 day. But is the comic good? Here are my thoughts. The story is mostly slow, dry, and a soft rumble of tension. The character designs are disturbing and unsettling. The coloring is oftentimes strange and off-putting. But here's the key point I really want to drive home. These sound like insults. They're not. I cannot stress enough how much I absolutely loved this story and how shocked I am that it's this writer's first comic. We constantly talk on the podcast about how important it is to take a big swing when you're creating a piece of entertainment media, like a movie, series, a comic. The only thing worse than a bad comic is a mediocre comic. And this is neither. There is a level of detail in the art that is unique and stylized in a way that separates this from other artists and publishers while showcasing a high level of quality. The high level of detail in the art makes it feel like the characters are under a magnifying glass. And frankly, they are, in two different ways. First, literally, as the reader is studying their every move, but also by the other members of the ship as the cast tries to find somebody to blame for their suffering. The colors are bold and striking, with a distinct tint of red shifted into every skin tone, elevating the character art in a way that is borderline bizarre, which is something you don't see very often. The story is a sucker punch, stuffy, pretentious, and stodgy, until it isn't. Binary C follows a handful of British characters on a ship in the middle of the ocean in 1806. Some characters are British Navy, some are pirates, some are neither. There are discussions regarding the political allegiances of various members of the crew as they begin to question the legitimacy of the MacGuffin they're searching for. Nobody trusts anyone, and there are subtle but tightly woven struggles for power aboard the ship as rumors of mutiny begin to surface. And then, as if that wasn't enough, you know what? I don't want to ruin it for you, but I'll just say, gets insane. And without the low rumble of tension at the beginning, the story wouldn't feel as dynamic as it does when hits the fan, so it's a good choice. As soon as I thought I knew what the story of this comic was, it slapped me across the face, tied me to the back of a truck, and dragged me face first through gravel to a different comic. I don't really have anything bad to say about Binary C. It's a big swing. Nothing about this is phoned in or running on autopilot. It never feels tropey or like somebody's just making it for a paycheck. It's so obvious that a lot of time, attention, thought, and effort was put into this, and honestly, it pays off. If you're interested in picking this one up, too bad, I guess. You snoozed and you losed. Lost. You lost. The campaign on Zoop, unfortunately, is over, so if you didn't get it there, it's not currently available anywhere that I know of. But keep an eye out, because I'm sure it'll be available somewhere soon. The comic was published by a brand new publishing company called Title Track. They don't even have a website. Honestly, your best bet is to follow Captain Midnight on YouTube or Twitter, because I'm sure he's going to be putting updates for this comic and other comics soon. But have you read Binary C? If you have, let me know what you thought of it. And if you haven't, let me know if it sounds cool. Type it out in the comments. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe below, and check out our podcast, The Media Lunch Break, wherever you get your podcasts. YouTube thinks you'll like these two videos, so give those a watch, because you might like them, and maybe you won't. Either way, give it a thumbs up. All right, thanks for watching.